Good eve, sir. I have a 5-month-old Malinois. He always barks to strangers. When I'm stopping him using choke leash, he sometimes snaps at me. What do I need to do to correct his behavior? I'm always make sure that he's getting enough exercise every day by walking. Well, first of all, don't yank him on a choke leash because he's barking at somebody else. That's ridiculous. That's really stupid. I'm not saying you're stupid. I'm saying that's stupid because a lot of people do it, right? If your dog is barking at people, more than likely he's trying to initiate play or he's trying to alert you that there's somebody there. That's it. So by yanking him, right, by popping that leash or choking him or whatever that you're doing, and this can be done on a slip lead, it can be done on a flat collar, it can be done anywhere, it doesn't matter. But by doing that, what you're teaching the dog is that there's something wrong. And there's nothing wrong. So you don't want to make it aversive when it's not really aversive. You want to make sure that this dog sees that there's a person there. Oh, he barked, good boy, come on, let's go. And motivate the dog, inspire the dog to check back in with you and play tug or get a cookie or something like that. You must be more dynamic than the object that's distracting your dog. A 5-month-old Malinois puppy barking at somebody is a great thing. It's a normal thing. And if you have the dog doing that, say, yeah, that a boy, come here. And then get the dog to, tug with you or play with you or take some cookies from you, to have him do a heel, have him do a down, have him do a sit. Teach him what you want him to do as opposed to trying to get him to not do what you don't want him to do. That's what I say all the time. How will a person know if he's qualified for raising a Malinois, spelled Malinois? First, they should know how to spell it. Does he have to be a professional dog training to raise that breed? No. You don't need to be a professional dog trainer to raise a Malinois. You need to be someone who's dedicated to it, someone who's willing to educate yourself. Tons of great content online to training your dog. Just search out the people who are good, not necessarily the ones who are flashy, not necessarily the nicest website, but the best results. A lot of great free stuff on YouTube that you can get. But I think you know you're the right owner for that dog if you're willing to dedicate a lot of time. It takes an immense amount of time for young puppies. You're going to be potty breaking, crate training the dog. You're going to be luring and shaping and exposing the dog to different stimulus and different environments and different people and different things and different animals, so that the dog has a really broad social spectrum of things that he should be accustomed to, not afraid of, and also comfortable with. So professional trainer, no, but someone who's totally dedicated to the welfare and the well-being of that dog is imperative. It's a high drive dog. It's very demanding, and it's a lot of fun. I mean, a high drive dog is a full-time job, but it's also one you'll really, really love. Training your dog doesn't need to be complicated. In fact, it should be fun. When training is fun for both you and your dog succeeds and you enjoy training. That is what I've developed into my online dog training. Whether you're looking for advanced problem solving, some basic obedience, or competitive obedience and tricks, whether you're dealing with aggression, problem solving like jumping on people, leash pulling, or anything else, my online dog training covers exactly that. There are more than 170 lessons, more than 60 hours of instruction designed to help you better understand your dog and solve the problems that plague you now. Join the thousands of people who have developed a better relationship with their dog through my online dog training. Hi, Robert, I got a question. I got a very sweet and gentle Malinois. He literally wouldn't hurt a fly. Got that on tape. But today I saw a side of him that I never want to see again. He bit the girl next door in the lip. Not during playing or something, the girl wanted to pet my dog. So I took my dog on a leash and went to knock on the door, and the girl with her mom opened the door. Everything's still okay. The girl pet my dog and still everything okay. Not one sign that I could see that my dog doesn't want to be petted. The only thing I could see is that the little girl hesitated, and in a split second he bites her in the lip. It's a very small wound and the girl is fine now. How do I react now? It's not the first time that kids pet him, little kids, big kids. He had a quiet day with only walks and resting. Please help me. Well, first of all, I don't allow people to just pet my dog because I don't know. He's an excitable dog. More than likely he was being playful. If he would have been aggressive, he would have done a lot of damage. He would have mauled her face. But the fact that he's jumping up and trying to engage the girl it's not good. Malinois is not a great breed for that. And I know I see pictures everywhere. People, the Malinois, they're nuzzling the baby and doing all this stuff. Dogs and children is a tough mix. So I would keep your dog away from kids. I would train your dog, and the dog doesn't need to meet children unless you have children, and the dog is raised with those children, and then it's a whole different story. But you don't know what mood the dog is in. You don't know what the girl is doing. You don't know the smells, the sights, the sounds that might trigger your dog in that environment. I I would chalk it off to a really, really solid lesson of not letting your dog meet kids or anything, because it's your dog. And I go over this over and over and over with people, that your dog only needs to be friendly with you and the people that live with you and that are a part of your life. Doesn't need to be friendly with everybody. Doesn't need to be saying hi to people. People don't need to be petting your dog. Take this as a valuable lesson. Let your dog be a dog. Give your dog the best possible life, because you want your dog to live every single day of their life without being put down or put in a shelter or anything like that. So please, take it as a lesson. Train your dog, love your dog, and give your dog the chance of a really, really happy life. I have a Belgian Malinois Shepherd. The family is attached to her, but I have a couple issues and I hope you can help. My family will hurt if I give her up. So will the dog. 1, when we let her back into the house after she does number 2, we can't wipe her paws. She'll growl and bite. How do we teach her to wipe her paws on her own? I don't know why you want your dog to wipe your paws. I mean, what I would probably do is, if you have, a muddy yard or something, put some floor mats, some door mats down, and have the dog walk over them. That would pretty much do it. But your dog should allow you to handle her feet. I don't know why she wouldn't allow you to do that, but that's something you should definitely condition her to doing. Touch her feet, give her a cookie. Touch her feet, give her a cookie. Wipe her feet, give her a cookie. But a dog walking across just a basic doormat should fix that. The second part is she continuously jumps on visitors nonstop. She does not listen to the no. Please help. Thank you ever so much. Well, more than likely the no hasn't been conditioned, so there's no meaning to no. You can't just tell a dog no and expect them to know what no means. No, it has to be taught. In other words, yes is taught by giving the dog a cookie or a food or a reward or a praise or whatever. And the no is taught by giving the dog a correction, a pop on a leash, no cookie, no reward, or anything of the such. So you must train your dog. First of all, I wouldn't give a dog up because she might get muddy paws and she's jumping on people. Those are things that all dogs do. And if you happen to give your dog up for that reason, my J's, 4 J's, then I would ask you to please never get another dog, because it's not fair. It's really not fair to the dog what you're asking to do. I hope you will take the time to train your dog, to give her some structure, because that's what the dog really needs. And I pray to God you do it. I really do, because it's not fair. I mean, you're not saying this dog is really a bad dog. You're just saying you really have not trained your dog, and you're giving your dog up because you haven't trained your dog, which is crazy. It's absolutely insane. Sorry, that's my opinion. Got a question, ask me anything. Be sure to check out my online 25-plus hour dog training course at shelterdogtraining.com, and check my member section for all the best online dog training available anywhere at robertcabral.com.